Yo, this is how I make slower R&B sample beats for artists like xtsy, heygwuapo, and anybody else that really hops on them.
Did you hear that, Kendrick?
That's pretty much it, like throughout the entire beat. There's nothing that changes through. Um, Generally, I want to keep these beats like more simple. The original sample that I got is this ecstasy song, Living Room Flow, which I think samples the Janae song, Living Room Flow. And that's how this hops.
Some satisfaction. Don't look it past us. Just keep it silent. Yeah, that was bad then.
So that's the original. Taking the MP, like, I exported it, like, extracted the fucking instruments and the vocals by going in here. You have to have, like, one of the more recent FLs, extract stems from sample, and then you could do this and extract whatever you want. So I took the vocals and the instruments, and I pitched it up to where it sounds like that. And then the first thing I did was I added like this part right here. It's somewhere throughout the song and it plays like this. Wait, it's right. This is how it sounds. So after I found where that was and I took it, I put it in, I kept it in the same mixer track. But sometimes in these R&B beats, if you find a part like that where you like and you want to constantly loop it, you can put it into another mixer track and have it be like more ambient in the background with whatever effects that you put on it. So after I took those, I just looped it out like throughout the entire song because I like how it sounded with everything. And then I took the main vocals to the song and I just chopped it up like during parts where I wanted it to come in.
Some satisfaction. Just keep it silent. Walking past you.
That's literally it.
Lowest name. Let's be the CC. That's the CC.
That's it. And then, so I'll play the entire like melody, I guess. Well, really the chopped up sample together. And this is how it sounds.
Some satisfaction. Just keep it silent. Walking past you. See you get rich.
And usually also like you would find that some people tend to find a part in the melody that they want to just keep on loop. And I don't know, I don't really know the reason for not doing it. Like I just felt like I wanted the entire melody to progress because certain parts where his vocals come in, you can hear like in the background of the instruments. I don't really know if like you can hear it or like I can't even really explain what I'm saying, but in certain parts of the entire song, like if you play the entire song rather than looping the instruments, you can hear his background vocals and that just gives like everything texture throughout. Like it kind of feels like it's still changing kind of, but it's not like taking a whole other like form or anything. So after that, I'll play all of the drums together. It's really basic drums. Really, I took more like basic drums because with these type beats, there's a lot of space for the artist to do whatever like they need. Like even in the original song,
Some satisfaction. Don't look it.
really like the main thing in the song are the vocals. So leave space for the artist, let them do whatever they need to do. Like the high or the 808 is basic, goes up, and then at the end it plays this, and then and I had like this longer, like kind of hit 808. It hits and then it plays a sound, but it's not anything that's too prevalent. So after I added this, I had like the little um that was it for the 808. The kick follows the 808, nothing special. Then I use this open hat in like every single one of my beats. I just like how it hits. Um, and I like using it, especially with this 808. Like since they both kind of have like the same wave, whatever the fuck this shit is called, it just hits better together. So added a hi-hat that plays every four or like every beat. Then I added these open hats that do this. Really just like more spacey, and then whenever they are coming in is when you can add like variation with adding more. Like I don't I don't know how to explain it, so I hope me just showing everything individually is enough. But it's nothing crazy to these beats. These are really easy. You just have to, I wouldn't even say master because I don't have this shit mastered, but you just have to know how to like formulate everything and how to flip samples. Like this isn't even really a crazy flip, but how to flip a sample how you want it and just keep consistency throughout, like having, I don't know what I'm saying, but just stay like, know what you want to do as soon as you get the sample, like period. Follow that same course and then just keep everything simple. Like it doesn't have to be nothing crazy. And then basic snare, and I added a drum. That's basically it. Like I'll play the drums again. You can hear the bounce on them, but yeah, like this hi-hat is really the most important thing probably in the entire beat. And then obviously like things just like this sound had like playing it damn near like or not damn near, but having it played out like throughout the entire song, it like it gives the beat repetitiveness that catches the listener, because it's not anything that's, oh, like I'm tired of hearing the sound. It's just something that's going on in the background that complements the beat. Like right here in the instrument, you can hear X's vocals like in the back. But say I sample like part that's all the way over here and I just had like this going on loop, you wouldn't be able to hear those different, like the different things going on. So that just helps bring out character in the beat, because it's not like it's a crazy ass whole lot of shit going on in the beat. So like those little small things that you can do, like repeating this and adding things right here and all that, and cutting out certain parts of drums right here, just small variations like that will let the beat feel like it's not as long as it is, and it'll let artists find flow. It'll let them do whatever they need to, and that's basically it.
Did you hear that, Kendrick?
And then like I'll play the mix for the vocals real fast. Just a normal delay that cuts out the low end. A delay, which this is honestly probably the most like one of the most important, because I said something else was important, but this is very important to the vocals because in the space that the vocals aren't coming in or aren't playing, it leaves like the delay effect, so people can just, like, it still is prevalent. So I tried to have it to where like the vocals will come in whenever the previous vocal was done, like the delay was done on it. And then at the end here, I just had a huge port, like I basically had the rest of the song go without any vocals, but I still had this on loop. And that's pretty much it. I don't know anything else to like break down with this beat in general, but sample beats, they're not hard. You just have to learn, like, first learn how to sample, because that was probably the hardest thing I had to learn, like, in my journey on sampling, like, just how to get something, make sure everything's in the correct key, and like, know how to chop it up to where it loops without cutting and sounding weird. That's pretty much it. Like, little parts like this where the hi-hat doesn't come in until the first, second bar, whatever it is. Yeah, that's it. What I was saying, it's nothing too crazy. It's nothing like like you can't recreate it or anything. It's just a simple beat. But you could hear artists on this because this is the type of shit that they want. So that's pretty much it.